Good afternoon all, good evening, good morning, wherever you are. Welcome back to my channel, Gekitou here, with a couple of things to talk about. As I recently announced and showed a few teaser images of, I was working on the new exhibition mode. This mode is basically, well, I'll show you guys what it's for. I wanted to develop this before I continue working with movesets because it's directly tied to the movesets. So let me get started for you guys. Okay, I guess I didn't need dev mode. Okay, so exhibition is found in extras and viewer, as it's a form of viewing. You're not actually putting any inputs in, it's a viewer. So you've got your character viewer, which lets you view character models, stage viewer, which lets you select a character and run around the stage to view it from different angles. Miscellaneous will come later, whenever we get to that kind of stuff. And then there's exhibition, which lets you view a character's complete and total moveset. So basically the way the exhibition works is, the reason I wanted to get this in now is exhibition will walk you through, or walk me through, whoever's using it, through every single possible input and variation of those inputs, such as, let's say there's a chargeable attack, giving you everything the character can do. This is helpful for me as a developer to, one, see exactly what combos are in the game. So as I've shown in several of the showcases with the previous characters I've showcased, it can be kind of confusing. I'm like, what did I add again? What can he do? And I can sometimes forget, or maybe I'll miss a move. Maybe you guys didn't realize I missed a move, but I'll go back and watch the video. I'm like, oh, I totally forgot to talk about that. So the exhibition will show every single possible move for the character. It also will expose if there's any loose ends. So for example, if I program there to an attack to be able to connect to an A combo or a B combo, and then I forget to actually program said A or B combo, it will throw out a random dummy move. So it'll check for those things as well, so I can check to see, are there any loose ends that I forget to, that I say to go into a strong attack and forget to program the strong attack, or if I can't do a strong attack, did I remember to disable it, to not check for strong attack, for that to go for that input. So it'll do all of that for me. The other thing it will do is it locks everyone on the x-axis and has an infinite x-range, so it can basically go forever. There's no boundaries. This is so that way I can make sure all combos are landing correctly. So, you know, a character's going to fall out of strings, whereas they're likely to falling out of strings. So that's kind of what the exhibition mode is designed to expose. It can take anywhere. I've done a few exhibitions. It can take any amount of time to get through, just depending on how many options the character has. This will also show us how many different moves they have. I have two measurements that it will track. It'll track how many strong weak combos there are. That's how the original Clash Ninja games list the combos. They only list the strong weak combos. They don't count throws as combos, and they don't count variations as combos. And then I'll have a separate counter which will count all possible moves. So that way I can see just how many actual unique combinations are there for each character. Either way, there are way more options in my game than the other Clash Ninja games. So I'm going to go ahead and show you some of those. I won't play the whole thing. I'll upload a separate video for each of the other characters who are done in their exhibition. So expect PTS Naruto, PTS Naruto QB, PTS Sasuke, and PTS Sasuke Sharingan. Expect to see their exhibition videos over the next day or two get uploaded. I'll post those, like I say, later. But this will I'm just going to show you a few of them starting, just so you can see how it works, and also to explain the exhibition mode. So I'm going to go ahead and select Naruto. As soon as I select them, it's going to start up the exhibition. There's a new exhibition screen. You may have seen it in the thumbnail. There is a new exhibition screen for the verses, and it uses different themes. So it'll play the verses screen, and then I'll continue once it starts. So let's go.
All fired up and ready to go.
Yeah. So that's the versus screen. So then what it'll do, I just basically have a generic room with just a skybox, no visuals, just again for the smoothest running, and obviously I don't want there to be any stage boundaries because I want him to see how the strings work without any interference. Yeah, so that's kind of what it goes. So as you can see, Naruto's just kind of going through the strings, and then he'll eventually get to one where he can charge, and then he'll repeat it and then show you the different options for charging. So he'll start with the weak attacks, then he'll move into the strong attacks, throws, and so on and so forth, and the exhibition ends after the final throw. So that was an example. He did the first down. See, that one didn't link fully, so that might be worth exploring to see why that combo didn't connect fully. So yeah, it may be worth tweaking the hitbox or the timing for that one. Yeah. So, as you can see, I'm just watching for something. Okay, yeah. And then he'll do it again, but this time he'll charge it. Yeah. So, he'll go through and he'll do that. Also, you guys may have probably noticed at this point, the combo strings inputs are below now, showing you what inputs are being given, so that way you can see exactly what Uzu's doing. This is also available for practice mode now as well, which will give the player input, so that is now a setting in practice mode. You can turn on or off, depending on if you want to see your inputs in practice mode, so that's also done. Something that I did too, you may have noticed the music's playing a different theme. I incorporated the themes now for each character-specific themes, so when you're in exhibition, whatever character you selected will actually play their theme, which that theme will be used in story mode as well to signify that character. So this is PTS Naruto's theme. I'll show you a little bit of Sasuke as well.
Are you ready for me?
Okay, everyone has a different move that they showcase.
Come on.
So I gave a few options for the background, depending on the character you select, and what fits their theme and their character. So Sasuke, we know his Sasuke's original theme from the original GameCube Clash of the Games was the Academy schoolyard at the evening time. So I just figured I'd give him an evening skybox. Why not? Just something to change with the visuals between each character versus then having just one background. And also, just, yeah, something unique, so that each character has a unique feel when you're watching an exhibition. So this is character and form specific, so every character and form will have a different theme as well as different background. So you can see at the bottom how this is going, like I say, with the strong and weak combos. He's done 5 unique strong and weak combos, and then he's done 11 total unique options, now 6 and 12. So that's how it works, and then at the end it'll give you just give you the total, and that's it. Like I say, I'll post those the full exhibition videos shortly, so you can see that. We'll try some other characters. Don't use this mode with dummy characters. I mean, you can, just be ready to quit. The dummy moveset will just randomize strong and weak attacks, and because of that, the exhibition can get very confused very quickly when it's like, hold on, because of that randomizing attribute. So you can use it. Some characters have been able to make it all the way through with dummy movesets to the end, but most of the time the character's going to end up getting stuck somewhere with that randomizer, and then maybe they'll get stuck charging because the exhibition's like, when do we release? Because again, it's randomizing the stuff. So yeah, don't expect any dummy characters to be shown in exhibition. I'll only showcase characters with completed movesets, so that, yeah, because, yeah, otherwise there's no point. But I will show you a dummy character really quickly, Itachi, because Itachi, you guys may have saw in the teaser screenshots, there are some cool backgrounds on there. So regular Itachi with base eyes, he will, I think he is at night. And this is just a dummy move. Yeah, he just does it. All the characters will just do this dummy move if it's a dummy character. So this is the night skybox with Itachi's theme. I'll see if he gets stuck. Actually, Itachi was the character that made it all the way through with the dummy moveset, but usually, like, so they're all dummy, it's just chance. They'll usually get stuck somewhere. Yeah, he's not going to guess, he's just going to keep doing dummy moves. But if you select Sharingan Itachi, I'll use this one, because why not?
Why not?
Sharingan will be in the Tsukuyomi mode.
I'll show you the true power of the Sharingan.
Yeah, so I was so proud of the Tsukuyomi realm. Yeah, I just think it's so cool being in here. I wanted to go ahead and develop the Tsukuyomi, like make the main characters like inverted, like in the show, but I couldn't. That's going to be a lot on the visuals. Like I couldn't figure out how to do that right now. There is a way I can do it, most likely. I just got to figure it out, and I don't have all that time for any of that right now, as none of these will be playable in Season 1. You won't see the Tsukuyomi realm until Season 4, so I'm not going to waste time developing all these visual special effects for something that you won't see officially until Season 4. But this is what the Tsukuyomi skybox looks like: red clouds, white moon, and black clouds. Red sky, black clouds, white moon, and then eventually I'll have the characters in black and white inverted as well to match the Tsukuyomi mode. Anyway, yeah, this is what the Tsukuyomi looks like. So yeah, now you guys kind of know what exhibition mode is like. Let me see if there's any other characters. I guess Sharingan Sasuke's is kind of cool.
Are you ready for me? Come on.
Yeah, I gave Sharingan Sasuke a different theme, but I may change it. I may have him just have the same as regular. I don't know. It just depends. Naruto, I only did this because Naruto has a second theme for Kyuubi, and I was like, I'll give Sasuke a second one, but I don't have time to give every single character variant a second theme. So I may restrict that to like full awakenings, like Curse Mark obviously will have its own theme, but maybe not Sharingan. So I'll probably get rid of this. But for now, Sharingan Sasuke has a light skybox with a different theme, while regular has an evening skybox. But yeah. I'll show Sakura's versus screen because it's kind of cool.
There's no way I'll lose.
Yeah.
Begin.
Fight for real. Right there.
She has a few unique moves, so like she can usually go a little bit into hers. But again, once you get to those dumb moves, that's it'll start to glitch out. But yeah, anyway, that's how it works. That's the new exhibition mode. So like I said, I'll post some full videos of that, of the first 4 characters that I've showcased, so you guys can see the full mode. I'll post those shortly. The combos are quite impressive that they can get up to. So yeah, I hope you guys like all the different moves. Especially, I was most surprised at Nine-Tailed Naruto. He has so many options. So many options. He by far has the most options at the moment. I think when I did the end ones, I think he ended up with a total of, how many did he have? I want to say he had at least 20 more moves than the next character behind him. Unique moves. Total moves is a little bit different because all the variations, the characters can get really high up there with all the variations and charging. So those are always going to be high. But in terms of actual just regular weak strong combos, not including throws, not including variations, he has at least, I think, 20 more combos than the next character behind him, like between Naruto and Sasuke so far. Just the number of options this character has is insane. I think I told you in his announcement video, like every single, like you can basically input any button at any time and any move, and it's going to throw out a different move. And so I didn't really get to quantify that until exhibition mode exposed just how many paths there are for him. So definitely when you see Kyuubi Naruto's video drop, his exhibition, check that out. It's insane how many options there are, especially with all the throws. Super Genie T4, you guys please add in the throw links with combos. They're super cool, especially with Sasuke and Nine-Tailed Naruto. Super cool. Anyway, that's mostly what I wanted to talk about in this video. I'll also quickly show you the practice mode with the inputs. Actually, we'll do... Oh yeah, I'll show you a test stage. I was experimenting literally last night with some EX3 models, and just having fun seeing some things on import, and I decided to import this, and it actually works. It's super, like, not finished, but I'll just kill 2 birds with 1 stone here. Yeah. So yeah, this is kind of how the inputs work. Yeah, I did not actually program proper collision in here. But yeah. So yeah, your inputs will show now. And you can of course turn that off. Yeah. And the inputs won't show. But anyway, yeah, I wanted to the textures for these maps like this are yeah, it's just the textures are weird and they don't import correctly. So I was just trying to see if it was possible to import the textures and fix it in Unity's system with the textures, and I got it pretty well. This is almost identical to how the textures are supposed to look. Specifically, it's, in the Clash of the Games, they use this blending mode, and it's using it here. There's like a black dirt texture with a white grass texture blended on top. It works. It looks almost identical to how it looks in the game. The only problem that I've run into so far with this method is it's hard to tell because this again is background, but you can see Naruto has a shadow here casting on the ground. I know the ground is black, but you can still see it in the white spot because he has a shadow. But for some reason, the layered texture on top of that, the white grass, will not cast a shadow. I have no idea why. Why shadow can't be cast on it. I couldn't find anything in the forums on this. It looks like every single person that's had a similar issue with this on their games, they had to create a custom shader. I'm not doing all that. So, but yeah, that's the only issue that I found was on the texture that you layer on top. It will not render shadows for some reason. But yeah, but that's it. Otherwise, yeah, it works. The maze has pots. These are 3 pots together, so I may do a couple of little mazes just for fun. I loved those little mazes in EX3. I mean, it was extremely repetitive, but it was just such a cool way to break up the gameplay. I liked exploring the mazes. They were super cool with the alternating paths. So I figured I'd probably put a couple of mazes in here for the free roam mode just for fun to run around. It's super easy now that I got the textures to work right. I can, put some of the mazes in here. Just run around. I'll probably put some games on that once I do it. It doesn't take long at all to import now that I've got the textures right. There's like 5, not even 5. There's like 3 materials that I use, and I can put together all the pots. So yeah, I'll probably do a couple of mazes and show just for fun. Yeah. Anyway, this is the game so far, and I hope you guys like it. I'll post those exhibition videos later. Thanks, guys. Cheers. Have a great one.